to the YouTube or anything, but this is my new account. And one thing I wanted to say is, well, there goes my phone. That's not what I wanted to say. Well, one thing I wanted to say is that there are a lot of people these days that are, well, gay. And so many of them are scared to go up to their parents and tell them the truth. They're scared they're going to get bullied at school. They're scared that their friends aren't going to be their friends anymore. And I kind of know how that feels. I opened up to my parents not too long ago, and I've known about this for probably 6 months. So, or maybe longer than that. Well, actually, I kind of knew about it, but I didn't want to let myself know about it, because I would always be attracted to the same gender, and I would tell myself, no, that is not who you are. That's not who you're going to be. That's not who you're allowed to be. But finally, I let myself say, this is who you are. This is who you really are, and there is no way you can stop yourself from being yourself. So all to you that are scared and frightened, just open up. Tell your parents who you really are. I cried in front of my stepmother when I told her. And when it finally came to my father, I was so very scared that he wouldn't ever accept me again. And I know it's really scary when you go to open up to your parents. Trust me, I know about this. I've done this already. It is very scary. But trust me, their answer is going to be so different than you think it's actually going to be. It's actually going to be a good answer. And it took me forever to realize that. I opened up to my very close friends before my parents. And not too many people still know. I'm kind of waiting on that. But they accepted me. I told them straightforward. I didn't even let myself stutter. And they accepted me. If your friend doesn't accept you, then you know that they're not your true friend. And they're not always going to be there. I understand that it gets kind of, confusing of you. And sometimes you don't let yourself accept yourself. But that is not the way to go. You should be able to accept yourself because it's not your choice who you're going to be. You can't say, well, I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that, because that's not who you are. And that's not who you ever will be. You have to let yourself be yourself. Because I can't just walk out this door and say, you know what? I am going to be my mother. And that wouldn't be a pretty fact. But if I did that, don't you think it would be kind of worse to feel what it feels like to be somebody else than to actually walk out the door and say, this is who I am and this is who I want to be? Because you are special. You are wonderful. And you are great, and you are the only one like that. So just sit down with your parents and say, well, this is who I am, and that there's no way really for you to change. Because there isn't. I mean, you can change yourself, but you're still going to be you. And sexuality, that's not able to change. being gay, being straight, being bisexual, that's not something you can really change about yourself. Because you're still going to be you, and that's still going to be a certain part of you. Because there's always going to be little things that you can't change that you might wish that you can. But just learn to accept yourself. Until you can learn to accept yourself, then that's when other people are going to be able to accept you. And if they can't accept you, then don't act like it's the end of the world, because it's not. There's going to be many people out in this world that's not going to accept you. There's going to be thousands of people out in this world that's going to say, you know what? I hate you. You're horrible. You're stupid. There's going to be bullies. There's going to be all kinds of people. Racists, rapists, murderers. But you have to let yourself go out into the world. And to go out into the real world, you have to be you. So just walk up, tell them there's something important, and say what you have to say. And like I was shaking, and I almost knocked down the things off the table because I was shaking it with me. But it all ended up well. I thought I would have to run away from everybody and end up start living somewhere else. But I'm still living in my own house. Well, actually, I'm kind of moving this month, but yeah. So promise me that you're going to go up to your parents and say who you are. But don't say it until you actually know it is you. Because some kids go and say, well, I'm attracted to this and I like this. But when they go out and say to people what they think they are, then when they finally realize that's not who they really are, then it kind of sucks. And another thing, don't try to be gay, don't try to be bisexual, and don't try to be straight. Because I have straight friends. And I have gay friends and bisexual friends and guy friends and everything else and you name it. But I have this one friend and she always talks about, well, all these guys hate me and there's never going to be a guy that ever likes me, so I'm about to go the other way. I'm about to turn gay. And what I try to say is, well, you can't really do that. You can't walk around and say, you know what, I'm gay. When you have an attraction of the other gender, when you have an attraction of the other sex. You can't say that you are bisexual if you only like one sex, one kind of sex. You can't say that you are gay when you like the other gender, but not the same sex. You can't say that you are straight if you're female and you like females. So just try to let it go for a little bit and try to figure out who you really are. But until you find out who you really are, that's when you can try to open up. But when you understand that that is really you, just try your best. Let the good Lord bless you. I have blessings following all of you. I don't pretty much know any of you, but I hope you have really good luck. Because living in a life that you're not accepting who you are, how is that life? So I hope you liked my video. I hope you understood some things I was saying. And it's not really a great video. I look like crap, my makeup's messed up, and yeah. But I'll have more videos coming on. I'll probably make some funny videos with my friends, or some with just by myself. You can ask me some questions and I can answer them. I don't mind that. I can answer anything personal that I feel like answering. I can help you with something that you're struggling with, just act like I'm a really close friend or a family member, and I'll answer anything. So thank you for watching this video, and God bless you.